I say it's scripture because, like, you know, for instance, and I'm not bagging it, but other people wrote the Bible, it wasn't written directly by the man, you know, so when we write something, it's scripture, it's straight from us. You can't change that. Someone can't go, oh, but he said no, because we said it, and you can hear it, you know.
I can commit, part and repent, light in the skin, big talk in the head. Now I laugh at the thread and I'm dancing with death. I gotta live, got all of it left. Like tight little tip, don't pause and regret. No more cause and effect. I take a little minute for the tour coming back. I was born to adapt, like a ball to a bat, just bounce. All of that negative-ish, none of that, give me that lift to the energy, kid. Music is a remedy, kid. Show a little feet to the fix, take a hit, just bounce with it, then I get a grip. Gotta get that lever right quick, don't slip, just bounce with it. Humble, share, stumble, life's a trip. Tell her.
So many myself, I'm out of my depth.
Tend to comment on like the human condition, if you can say that. I guess it's like subjective and projecting thought, you know, whether it's political or it's emotional.
Like a lot of people that hear our music that talk to me about it all say how they can't get over how different me and Elias are and how it works really well.
They cannot take my victory too deep, where the grace made us 6 feet. One of these wages give me where the vacation stays a mystery. Blazing my back, blazing we lit. Hop on a hip and a flame on my lips.
Like with a lot of, I guess a lot of bands have that like same vibe. We're sort of, we talk about similar things, but we talk about it in a very different way. And Laura ties it all together really beautifully, you know.
It's
like
a potluck.
Yeah.
Think I need a helpline, who have I been? Listen, it's about time it was all said. Wish 'em all well, kiss 'em all dead.
Cool when you're writing to a track though, you know, you're feeling the track and the emotions that come with it.
Yeah, I was
what
gonna...
that provokes and your experiences when you feel like that, whatever kind of you.
I think that's the best way too.
Yeah.
Like in the past we've done that and put what we've had written to instrumentals that didn't belong to us to other stuff and made it work. But I think when you're writing to a beat, like the spirit of that beat demands something fresh. It's like the beat will pull it out of you, and most of the time that sets the mood. Like whatever the beat can pull out of you, like you'll know straight away. Like if that beat's speaking to you, it's easy, you know, it just comes out.
We did a track called For You, and basically just had some instrumentals sent through, and I was listening to one, sitting at home having a couple of whiskeys, and then I just wrote an appreciation verse basically to my parents. So I just wrote 8 bars to my mum, 8 bars to my dad.
You're a father who could never break, held us down and helped to hold the weight. Make no mistake that I appreciate the time you gave and all the sacrifices made just so you could fill my plate. Forever grateful, mate.
And then wrote a chorus which was just about sort of like feeling really peaceful and sort of relaxed and like expressive.
I just wanna lay by the ocean, feel the water slowly wash over my face, over my feet. I just wanna stay in the countryside overnight, counting all the shade, all the shade. Look up at the stars that are shining bright. I wonder why I do it, don't believe. Do I believe that there's a God sitting in the sky trying to right the wrongs watching me? Rest in peace.
That song in particular, For You, for me was like to create a memory, like, you know, God forbid if I'm ever to pass, that my daughters can listen to that and it's a message for them to hear.
All the father needs, my seeds will make the garden breathe. A plant supreme, a dream is what you are to me. You teach me what it's like to be complete. The path I lead is yours, the reason and the warmth. Every answer that I need, it's not about me anymore, you're more important. Yeah, this is for my daughters.
At the end of the day, if we didn't love doing it, we wouldn't be doing it. The intention is love, that's why it sounds like it does. We're not trying, like, as much as it would be nice to be rewarded, that's not the intention. I think if that's your only intention, it's going to sound like that's your intention. Whereas like we've got a love for it and we're just trying to express ourselves and vent. It's good for, I know it's good for my mental health, it's probably the same for these two.
And create and sharing that, you know, and creating a community and coming out and performing it and seeing people like have such a good time.
It's incentive to keep doing it.
Rest in peace. I just wanna lay by the ocean, feel the water slowly wash over my feet, over my feet. I just wanna stay